Going? Okay. So this is Fire and Rain, the introduction, or at least part of it. So we start off, first of all, your capo's on the third fret. And you're going to put your second finger on the fourth fret of the fourth fret. This is our first fret. Or on the fourth fret of the third string. And your first finger is just kind of laying across one fret lower. You're going to slide that whole thing down. You're hitting the open fifth string with your thumb, and your index finger in your right hand is going to hit the third string as you slide up. And then you put this bar down as soon as you slide up, and with your A finger, your ring finger, you play the first string, and then the second string with your middle finger. Sorry. And then your index finger plays the third string. So that first little lick is this. One more time. Then the next thing that happens is your thumb goes to the sixth string, and your index finger plucks the third string while your second finger slides down 2 frets to the fourth fret. Like that. And then once again, your first finger's flat across the third fret now, 1 fret lower than your second finger. And you play the first string with your A finger, middle finger on the second string, and your index finger on the third string. So that second part is sliding down with 6th string open, sliding down from the 6th to the 4th on the third string, and then doing that. Okay, so we're going to go through the first 2 chords again, starting from the beginning. So sliding up, 6th string sliding down. Okay, now we're on to the next part. This is a D chord, and so your thumb is going to hit the 4th string, your index finger's on the 3rd string, your middle finger's on the 2nd string, and your ring finger, your A finger, this is A, P-I-M-A, angular is your A finger. That's going to be on the 1st string, and you're going to play a D chord, which looks like this. First finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and your first finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, but at the beginning of this chord, you're going to have that lifted, and then you're going to play all 4 strings, strings 1, 2, 3, and 4 together with your right hand. And as soon as you do, then you hammer down onto the 2nd fret of the 1st string, like this. So that's that D chord with the hammer on in it. And then you lift that 2nd finger, play the 1st string open, and then play the 2nd string with your finger still in place. So this next, the D chord part goes like this, like that. And then the next thing we go to is the A major chord. You put your fingers down in an A chord like this. 1, 2, and 3, you're all on the 2nd fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And the 3 notes that your right hand is playing is your thumb on the open 5th string, and your index finger on the 3rd, and your middle finger on the 2nd. So we have that D chord with the hammer on, and that's where it goes. And then, this is the last part we're going to cover today. Your thumb comes down to the 4th string, and thumb, index, middle, playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, and then you put your 4th finger down on the 3rd fret with this A chord still in place. You pick your the 2nd string with your pinky down on the 3rd fret, and then you pull off to the A chord again. And then you lift up your 3rd finger and play the open 2nd string, and then finally your index finger hits the 3rd string, which has your 2 finger on the 2nd fret. So that whole A chord thing looks like this. So for the D chord, you're going with the hammer on, open to this, and then. Okay, so now one more time, I'm just going to play the whole thing up to that point. And I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to play it very slowly. That was the whole thing.